This is the Schmo with the pro, with the legendary coach at AKA Mr. Javier Mendez, a man who coaches the likes of the Luke Rockholds, the D-Seeds, the Khabib Nurmagomedov, the Josh Koscheck's here at Fight Island, UFC 254. How we doing?
I'm doing fine. You stumped me. I didn't expect this.
We didn't even get down to the business, coach.
Yeah, but now I'm kind of scared of you. I'm like, oh boy. Okay, all right. I'm ready though. I'm ready for you.
Well, you got the Cain Velasquez's also. How can you be scared of the Schmo?
Because I don't know what to expect from the Schmo. I know what to expect from Cain. You're coming from left field. I mean, you're a nice Clark Kent over there behind the camera. Now you're Superman.
Hey.
Or Super Schmo.
Super Schmo. Don't reveal everything to the audience. Now talk to me for a second. Earlier today, the Schmo asked Khabib at the press conference,
you want to be known as the greatest of all time, or one of the greatest of all times. You have a lot of respect for the Mike Tysons, the Muhammad Alis. What is there left in your career if you beat Justin Gaethje to prove for you to be in that conversation?
Like Muhammad Ali, he's on different level. I think it's like Mike Tyson is almost same level, but like personality, Muhammad Ali is like different level, you know. And for me, become like this, I don't know. It's a very hard question, you know. When I grew up, I watched these guys, you know, these guys greatest. I don't know I can ever become close to these people. I didn't have like this goal, you know. I just want to win every my fights, and we'll see on future, because I'm not finished yet everything what I have.
he looks up to the greats, the all-timers, the Muhammad Alis, the Mike Tysons. If he gets past Justin Gaethje, Coach, where do you put Khabib Nurmagomedov amongst the all-time greats?
Because of his following and because of his religion, like Muhammad Ali, I put him not like Muhammad Ali, but in the same kind of category, because he influences millions and actually billions, so I definitely put him in that category, because what he does in fighting is one thing, what he does outside of fighting is another, and he's able to do the same as the great ones, like Muhammad Ali has been able to do. To me, Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time. For me, the greatest human being, athlete of all time, because of what he accomplished outside, not so much what he did inside. And I used to tell that to Khabib way back in 2012, that, hey, Muhammad Ali, he was great not just because he fought, because what he did outside. And he's carried that same thing, different, but in the same light. He's doing the same thing.
And on a very serious note, obviously his father passed away recently. There's a big void you've had to fulfill in this training camp. What was it, would you say, was the biggest thing you had to fulfill during this camp?
Well, actually, I've been doing the same thing like always. The only difference is the last time we were here in Dubai, where our training camp was at the Nas Training Center, his father was the one that running it, and I do my thing. This time I ran it. That was the only difference, but everything was the same. I miss him dearly. He was a great man, great coach, great father, and we all miss him, and Khabib is basically fighting for the legacy of what him and his father wanted.
Rest in peace. Now, who's given Khabib the most grappling fits that you've witnessed in person, not named DC?
Luke Rockhold comes to mind, Other than that, his own wrestling partner, Islam Makhachev. Yeah, he's incredible.
Now, let's talk about Islam Makhachev. Obviously, RDA rescheduled for November 14th. Michael Chandler, is here on Fight Island. Did you want to see him fight Michael Chandler?
I would love that, but it's not in the money, because the UFC is paying Michael a lot of money and they want a bigger fight than what is available. So it's a business decision, and I know why they're not giving him Michael, and it's for that very reason. Islam needs to bring his name value up. Once he brings his name value up, then I think a fight like that would make sense for them. But I think at the present time, not that anybody, that Michael wouldn't fight Islam. It's just a matter, probably wasn't offered.
Let's go back to Luke Rockhold. Do you expect him to be back in the octagon? Can the fans see him in 2021? What do you think's next for Luke?
I don't know. Luke, he's always AK, will be AK forever. I love the kid. He's in my heart always. But he hasn't trained with us since he left a few years back with Henry Hooft. But we've been in his corner, because he always said he always wants us there. But we haven't been training him. I personally haven't trained him in two plus years. But course, we're, like I said, lifelike friends, and we're in touch with each other. I think Luke can do whatever he wants to do when he wants to do it. It just depends on how motivated he is and how much he puts it in his head.
Yeah, when you look like Luke Rockhold, you got the modeling gigs, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty much. He pretty much has it pretty easy going in a lot of different ways.
Now, a few months have settled. Are you completely sold? This is the last we'd ever see of DC inside the cage.
100%. I've been wanting that for last 2 fights. I didn't even want him fighting the second fight. I wanted him to move on, and because he's great behind the mic. He's great for the TV. You know, he's a great announcer. He's just great entertainer all the way around. He has a future. It doesn't involve fighting.
What are the chances that Khabib jumps the cage with a victory Saturday evening?
I hope the chances aren't good, especially, in this situation. There's no fans, so I don't know why we jumped the cage.
Well, he's been doing it. He hugged Dana last time he was here.
That's true. You're right. He did hug Dana. He did jump the cage, and at first I was like, oh no, but then when he hugged Dana, I was like, okay, no red flag. Possible.
All right, we'll give it a greater than 50% chance. Final message for the coach Javier Mendez fans out there worldwide.
Final message?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the Schmo, and it was a pleasure. It was honestly, it was pretty good, actually. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Oh, I appreciate that. He appreciates, I appreciate. We both appreciate.
And we all appreciate. He's the pro, I'm the Schmo. Here in the W, Abu Dhabi. We're out.
We're out.